Hey there fellow cinematographers and photographers, I'm Rob Adams for Adorama TV, and today we're taking a look at the Panasonic Lumix Leica DG Vario-Summilux 25-50mm f1.7 constant zoom lens for micro four thirds systems. That's a mouthful. I got the chance to use this lens in a real-world scenario on a real-life wedding, so you get to see it in action while I rattle off some specs and notable facts. First off, the obvious. This is a 25-50mm lens, but on a micro four thirds sensor, this is essentially a 50-100mm due to the 2x crop factor, and that's awesome, because having this much of a zoom range with such a fast aperture allows you to zoom in and compress the image and shoot at a fast 1.7 aperture all the way through, maximizing the depth of field and creating that beautiful bokeh in your backgrounds. You've got a stepless aperture ring for smooth changing of exposure or the ability to control the aperture in camera using the electronic stop dial method. I think that filmmakers using a belt drive lens control will appreciate the manual style ring. There's also a very smooth, albeit a little bit thin focus ring that when snapped into the up position puts the lens in full autofocus mode. Now I'm using the autofocus on these shots and it was par for the course as far as typical autofocus responsiveness expected from the GH5 Mark II. But the really nice thing is that in manual focus mode you can choose between linear or non-linear focus in the camera, which allows you to choose whether the lens focus response is based on how fast you turn the focus wheel or by how far of a distance the focus ring travels when you're focusing. This is great when pairing the lens with a camera on a gimbal that has a follow focus system that uses focus by wire. The 25-50 is lightweight and to me was far lighter than it looks when I picked it up for the first time. The housing is designed to be rugged, dust, splash, and freeze resistant, and Panasonic claims it can be used in harsh conditions. Upon reviewing my footage, I didn't see much chromatic aberration when my subjects were backlit, so that's a good sign. It's likely due to the fact that Panasonic has created this lens with 3 aspherical lenses and 4 extra low dispersion lenses that effectively are meant to suppress chromatic and spherical aberration and distortion of the image. Yes, I read that off the spec sheet. In my opinion, if you're a current GH5 shooter, this lens is a must-have for your kit. It's versatile, it's lightweight, it covers a great amount of focal range, and at a constant f1.7 aperture, it becomes a great lens for use in most lighting conditions. In fact, I'll go as far to say that this 25-50 is now the premier lens in the entire Leica DG Vario line. So give it a good hard look and get your hands on one today. I really don't think you'll be disappointed. For more lens and camera reviews, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to be informed of the newest and latest gear available at Adorama. I'm Rob Adams for Adorama TV. See you next time.